Cisco, that you as a person are very into the emotional intelligence. So, how do you ensure that the culture fit and communication is accurate for the founder, the CEO, or the company?
Yeah, so I always been involved in the hiring process of the company that I work for in one way or another. And I learned a lot from the people that were above me during those years, right? And one of the things that I developed myself was educating myself about emotional intelligence, right?
Okay.
Because, and I mean, you work with engineers, right? Like, I think I know for a fact that you have worked with many software engineers in your career too. And it is like a stereotype that software engineers
Indeed.
may have a mood, right?
They
Or
have
their
like a kind of personality.
yes, they might have some personality traits that might not be so socially acceptable, right? And but not all of them, right? And I was like, okay, so I don't feel like I'm that bad, right? And as a software engineer, right? And I was like, I don't feel my friend over there is that bad, right? Like we're very like social able creatures, I think, when we want to, right? And so I started to look more into the psychology of that. What is that about, right? And there's other industries that have it too, right? So if you go into entertainment, because I will bring this conversation to people in the entertainment industry here in Los Angeles, right? Like, and they were talk about diva actors, right? People that are just really hard to work with, right? That they're
Yeah.
always late. They don't respect other people's time. They want everybody to work around them, right? So as I started looking more into it, I found the evil genius complex, right? Which is like they're supposed to be really good engineer, and you know, a lot of it is just by choice that they feel entitled to misbehave and ignore a lot of the social manners, the manners that we have as a society. And sometimes there's a deeper problem, right? Like sometimes there's psychological issues that I'm pretty sure you will know what I'm talking about, Ellie, from your psychology background. But there's ways to mitigate that too, right? Like that's not an excuse to be an asshole or a mean person to other people. I don't know what you think about that. I don't think it is an excuse.
Probably you can mention the just like three benefits from this kind of
Mhm.
hiring, most related to soft skills. How would that
Yeah,
look?
yeah. So I designed a couple of questions that kind of like makes you see how a person feels about certain situations, right? The kind of language that they
Okay.
use. Do they use inclusive language, like what we did, or
Okay.
what we did as a team, or my contribution was, or they use more like a single point of view language, like this
That's
is what I did,
interesting.
right? This is what I did. This is the way that I handle the situation. And maybe they live out of the, out of the, what they're telling you, how other people help the process, right? And that's bad for two things, right? The first one is that one, they might think that they did it on their own without the help of others, right? And the second is that they actually did it on their own because they don't like to work with other people. So either way you see it, it's kind of problematic. Of course, there's a third one, which means they were the first engineer and there was nobody else to work with, which that's most of the time okay. But the other two are a little bit of red flags when it comes to emotional intelligence.